Hi anybody, I'm Luppi, and this is Super Mario 35. Today's daily challenges are: target and send enemies to attackers 10 times, stomp on 3 enemies continuously, collect 500 coins. Huh. Okay. I can do that. Should be fine. It's 8-4, right? Looks like it's 8-4. Cool, cool. Alrighty then. Let's do this. Should be fine, should be good. I'm ready. Hope you guys are too. And if you're not, oh well. We probably won't see 8-4 again, but you know what? That's fine. We've got all the time in the world until March 31st to play this game. Or at least an hour of it every day, you know? We've probably played several times the amount that we've got left, so, you know, we can do it. We're in the home stretch. And I know some of you are kind of sad that the game's going away forever, but I'm not. It was an experience. And we can't feel bad about experiences we can no longer have. We can just hold those memories of experience we did have in our heart, fondly, and share them with others, if we can. Through neat storytelling or making videos or whatever, you know? There's definitely more than one way to communicate. And that's a beautiful thing. But yeah, it's getting pretty close to the... I don't know. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna keep doing our best. That's the intent here. On the Luppi Refs channel, playing Super Mario 35. We're just gonna do our best. Wow, look at that person already in the castle. They zoomed through, didn't they? They got a lot of coins, though. Got a lot of coins for a zoomer. Well, I guess so everybody else does, too. Okay, I'm the only person trying here. I guess I'm the only person who hasn't gotten a KO. That's fine. Got some real competition, and that's fair. You always hope to see it. I can jump, and I got it. I do not know. Whoa, nice. Cool. You never really know what's gonna happen when you do something. I should chase those Goombas, but I like the coins. I feel like I'm guaranteed to get more time. I'm not guaranteed to get more coins. So that may be a folly. I never know. I never know if I'm making a mistake or not. That's life. Just gotta assume you're doing the right thing and keep... Assume you're doing the right thing, close your eyes, and forge ahead. That's bad advice, don't take it. Really don't take it. That is the worst advice I could give you. It is pretty terrible advice. Boop, bop, bippity boop. Sometimes we play the course, and sometimes we take the shortcut. Keeping things It's not fresh if we've done them both a billion times, but you know, there's only so many times you can smell the same stink, you know? It's kind of funny to me, like, I probably won't be able to watch any of these videos going forward because they'll be really cringy to me, because all the vocal pauses, all the random topics, bringing up politics, like, why? Why? At the same time, though, it does kind of tie things together with the rest of my online persona. And definitely should keep people from being, like, slapped in the face with, oh yeah, this is a guy who believes in helping people. Even if it erodes our quote-unquote rights a little bit. We should focus on, like, the greater good of helping people. But that's just me. I really hate arguments like, well, why'd we go to space when we could have used that money? And it's like, well, we weren't. We didn't. Like, it's already done. If it offends you that we spend money that's not helping people, that's great. But we already sent the probe to Mars, you ding-dongs. Like, it's a little late to get upset. And honestly, like, and I say this as someone who sees, like, Elon Musk's and Jeff Bezos' space comments as really scary, and also very ignorant and also very awful, that maybe the rich people should escape Earth and head to Mars or just deep space, and that's the only way the human race will survive. I think that's really fucked up. But, what was I gonna say? I do believe that we need to, like, actually explore space. Like, it's a big thing. We can learn so much from it. We've learned so much from it just by sending large chunks of metal into it. Large chunks of metal and glass. Like, it's bizarre how far we've come. Like, in just my lifetime alone, we've gone from, like, half-heartedly believing there were planets beyond the solar system to actually confirming a lot of them. Like, there are exoplanets in other solar systems. There may actually still be planets in our solar system we don't know of. Like, it's a fascinating time to be alive. In terms of knowledge that we can still gain. And it is a little sick that you have people like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos who only are capable of seeing how that can benefit them. Whether it be escaping the planet before it dies, or fucking robbing asteroids and humanity blind, you know? Like, strive to live your life in a way where you're not Jeff Bezos. I don't care if you're rich. Just pay your taxes and don't exploit your workers, please. And I know that's impossible to do. It's impossible to run a business like that, basically. But that's not an excuse. Because there are people who do it, like that guy on Twitter, Dan Price or something? I follow him and I don't know his name. But, like, it was a big deal when he cut his CEO salary down to a, like, actual wage, and then made sure all of his employees made, like, $70,000 minimum a year. Or is it 50,000? I don't remember. I think it was 70 though, because it was a big deal. A lot of people were like, yeah, your business is gonna fail. And he was like, no, we've done the math. It's fine. Like, it's gonna pay dividends. And so far, like, that's a lot of what he brings up is, like, his employees are happy. Like, his company's still functioning because people want to work there because it's the best place to work in, like, the area, you know? Like, I don't know. It's wild that people are willing to fight to the bottom, you know? When we could be all fighting, like, and this is the thing, we don't have to fight to the top. Like, mountain climbing isn't a battle. At worst, it's a race. But who cares if you're not the first person to get to the mountaintop? The view from the mountaintop is pretty sweet, isn't it? The achievement of being on the mountaintop is pretty awesome. We should be working together to get to the top of the mountain. And that's a Luppi, thought for the day, I guess. I'm not impressed with Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. That's also my Luppi, like, thought of the day. They're not good people. And you can say that sour grapes are jealousy, and it's like, a little bit, but at the same time, they both have a lot of scary things they've said. Or at least things that aren't scary, but in context of, we're rich and we get to do whatever we want, it's actually pretty scary. That these people are seen as, like, respectable members of society, when in any other situation, we'd be calling them that as, like, barely functioning sociopaths. I don't know. That's a bit too rude. And also, barely functioning is a very bad terminology. Like, it's something I'm gonna have to remove from my vocabulary, like the whole, like, high functioning, low functioning kind of stuff. Very, comes from a very different time, which is a lot of, like, horrible, neurological and mental, terminology comes from a time when people didn't give a shit. And were really awful to people. I mean, you read anything about, like, the history of mental therapy, or, I don't know. Like, it's wild to me that Freud isn't the worst thing in, psychotherapy, you know? Like, it's just one of those things, aw, man. Goomba, why'd you do it? You did me dirty, Goomba. Hey, we knocked out everything in our first try. How often does that happen? Not very often at all. Cool. We did not see 8-4 though, so we'll have to try again. It's fine, it's fair. It is what it is. But yeah, definitely look up a CEO who's paying a fair wage. I'm pretty sure his name's Dan Price, but I might be wrong. Like, he has kind of got an inspirational story. And he's pretty honest about the fact that, like, if he didn't have, like, a lot of support, and if he didn't have a lot of, like, the opportunities that were just given to him, he wouldn't be where he was. Or is. Which is great, because usually, like, people who are successful are usually a little more like, oh yeah, I worked really hard, I crawled over broken glass, I fought a bear, I pulled my unborn children out of the bear's mouth, I'm a fucking god, suck my dick. And that's kinda excessive. Like, I didn't know you wanted to be part of the Greek pantheon, but, you know, whatever. As long as you're not pulling a Zeus or, like, a Uranus. No, that would be Roman. Who am I thinking of in a... Cronus, right? Cronus, I think. A Greek pantheon game where, you play as Zeus, except you're a teenage Zeus who's all, like, emotionally destroyed because of, watching his elder siblings get eaten by his father. Call it Cronus Trigger. That's mean. That's also very ableist. I'm sorry. But there could be some really cool game ideas that incorporate mythology and, like, have some reality ensues. And can be informative and empathetic and not mean-spirited. I don't know, it's all about being inclusive. you know? Giving everyone the chance to kind of walk a mile in somebody else's shoes. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm boggled that, like, empathy is, like, the weirdest skill I just picked up for no reason at all. I don't know how I did it. Because I am not a nice person, I'm a jerk. I say the worst things constantly, don't I? I guess, like, being willing to notice that, though, kind of, it doesn't make you a better person. I don't know. Aw, man, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. I guess that's the only mark of a good person, really. Someone who actually, like, adds value to other people's lives without really making it a transaction, you know? It's really weird, though, like, the people who realized they could math out, like, how human empathy works, try to disprove it, and destroyed their lives trying to disprove it. I don't know. It's wild to me. We are a few coins away from 200 coins. That's awesome. I had a teacher in high school who liked to say, Freud is like Elvis. There's good Freud and there's bad Freud. And it's funny to watch Twitter people, like, always get upset about Freud because, I mean, there's definitely a larger chunk of bad Freud than good Freud. You know, like, guy high on cocaine literally operating on people's brains. Or, you know, literally inventing the field of therapy for mental illness while also refusing to deal with his own problems. And, like, completely incapable of realizing that his own biases and issues may be clouding his judgment. And he's definitely, like, projecting a lot. I don't know. And that's not getting into all the other, like, really horrible stuff. I don't know. I feel like if you respect people who have been dead for 100 years, though, you kind of just aren't paying attention. At the same time, I really couldn't name any person that I, like... I don't know, there's, like, tons of artists and stuff I respect. As artists. I don't... It's always a weird thing about the art world, because there are people whose art is really great, and you don't really know them personally. Like, not just... I don't know. And there are definitely artists... There are definitely artists who probably shouldn't be respected, though. One way or another. Yikes, I'm in a pickle. I guess not. If I can just swim over most enemies, it's fine. I thought I was in a pickle. Turns out I was just a cucumber. Okay, please tell me there aren't any bloopers. Okay. Works for me. Nice. Yeah. Separating the art from the artist. That was a conversation. I didn't know if I wanted to jump into it or not. Like, I was kind of like, well, you know, artists. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. This is a conversation I want to have. I don't really have the mental capacity right now. I don't know. Where's the... There we go. Of course, I went for glory and I flubbed. I flubbed it up. But yeah, separating art from the artist. That's an interesting conversation. My only real opinion on it is I don't really care either way as long as you are not using that phrase to excuse crimes, you know? Like, let's not sidestep the harm people cause other people. Like, we can talk about the author of Rurouni Kenshin having child porn. Or, I want to say the guy who drew Toriko also had something like that. He had an incident, and I don't remember what it was. It's wild that there are people who literally had, like, their lives ruined in Japan by, like, having too large a knife in their vehicle, or taking a photo of their own tattoos and stuff. Meanwhile, like, I don't know, it's weird to me. Not that, like, the United States justice system is any less awful, but, I don't know, it's always wild to me. Or, let's talk about Western artists. I don't really follow any of that, actually. I had a good example I wanted to use and then I forgot it. I'm sorry. I don't know, I just feel like it's one thing to be a fan of a series or a fan of a work of art. It's another thing to, be willing to excuse, someone, like, harming other people simply because of that appreciation, you know? Like, that I can kind of jive with the idea that your appreciation of a human endeavor can be completely separate from your appreciation of the human who did that endeavor. I often feel, though, that conversation is less I appreciate the human endeavor more and more just stop talking about the horrible thing the human did. Human doesn't deserve this. And nobody says it that way. I mean, some people actually do. Some people just come out and say it like, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna keep consuming media because I like it. And you know, in this fair, unempathetic world, that's fine. It says volumes about us. It says volumes about society, blah blah blah. But I don't like it. It's a very lazy answer. And it's a really unconsidered way to be. Like, above all else, try to be a considered human being. And consider it, you know, like, have reasons for why you feel ways, and understand why you feel ways, understand why you, like, think certain thoughts. Like, and I know that's hard because that means, like, really facing the ugliness you have. Like, we all think really mean things about people. We all have really mean judgments. But to not let those be called out, to not let those control how you treat people, that's morality. Like, I don't know, I just think it's gross that morality is seen as this thing that keeps, like, you know, like, if God wasn't here, I'd kill people. Like, that's kind of gross. That's a child's way of thinking. But, I don't know, like, being in control is being an adult. And it's a hard thing to learn, because a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people don't know it. A lot of people can't teach it. And I am I'm not good at this either. Like, I feel like these rants are a pretty good example of that. I try, but there's only so far you can go self-taught. Like, that's why humanity's greatest strength has always been, like, being able to teach others and being able to learn. But, you know, somebody's always going to be the self-taught guy, and you gotta hope that somebody else down the line's gonna, like, figure this stuff out a little better and refine it, and be able to teach it better. You know, you always hope that somebody's refining and somebody's teaching and somebody's learning. That's society right there, in its purest form. Like, when you cut out all the complicated transactionness of it, like, that's society. That's communication. Like, that's the whole human experience, is literally, like, experiencing from each other. Okay, that's cool. Works for me. And I guess it's sad that there are people who believe that they can really go it all alone, you know? Yeah, we're gonna start talking about individualism after flubbing a talk about separating art from the artist. There is no theme to today's talk, it's just... I slept for 9 hours and I'm finally awake. I guess, I don't know. I was really tired when I woke up, though. Like, my sleep was split up into, like, 3 hours really early today, 6 hours kind of in the middle of the day, and then a later 3 hours. So, none of it was particularly restful. But I'm not particularly tired now, so, oh well. It got the job done. As one would hope sleep does. But yeah, what was I gonna talk about? Something completely unrelated? I don't even remember. It's gonna come to me in 20 minutes, I'm sure. Or I could just pause the video. Or not pause the video, but stop the video, review what I was talking about, and then start a new video, you know? That would work. That'd be a lot of work, though, I'm not into that. I'm not here for a career, I'm just here to have fun. Cause yeah, we were talking about, like, being a considered person and whatever, and, society, I guess. This is bad, isn't it? This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Not quite as bad. Okay. Aw, man. What a waste. Oh well. Oh crap. Oh crap. Alright. Worked out pretty okay. Like, I think the greatest thing you want to be is... I mean, you can all decide whatever you want to be, like, don't let me create this, like, false ideal for you. We all make our own false idols here. In this materialistic world. And I don't mind that, like, stuff is cool. Like, cassette tape players have their own appeal, record players are neat. Like, I like objects. I like the aesthetic choices people make to make them, and I think it's fascinating what goes in, well, like, what value judgments go into making people decide what objects they want to own. Like, everybody has their own style, and that's kind of a beautiful thing. Like, I think that's one of the things people don't really appreciate about the modern world is you can really, like, just take a look and get a really good idea of how unique a person is. Really easy peasy if you want. And I know that's not like a true window of the soul kind of deal, but information's information. Like, if you think about it, With all the random information we know about each other, could really help, like, with bonding. We don't use it that way, because we don't really think of it that way. Like, if somebody has pink drapes, like, who gives a crap? That's really normal. As long as they're not, like, some weird, like, fish peach, you know? That's a really gross color for drapes. Unless, like, you know somebody... unless you know somebody who has peach drapes. Or salmon drapes. That would be the color, salmon. And, like, there are worse colors for drapes than salmon. Though, depending on the light in your house and, like, the color, like, just the style of your home, like, maybe the salmon drapes are really good. Like, personally, I would not want a home designed to be like the interior of a fish's, like, insides, but some people may like that. Not that, salmon drapes imply that. It's just, I'm thinking of Lord Jabu Jabu's insides from the Ocarina of Time. And there's a part that's like, I would die to live in here. It would suck so bad. But there's a part that's like, you know, that'd be also really cool to have a house designed to be like a giant fish's innards. That'd be kind of cool. It really would. Like, intellectually I'm into it, but as a human being I'm opposed. I feel like that describes me a lot, though. Intellectually interested, as a human being, very opposed. I entertain a lot of, like, really weird thoughts. And I feel like that's just, the human brain is just really made to entertain bizarre things. That's literally why we do anything we do. And it's probably... like, people say that's what separates us from animals, but animals do some fucking weird things, too. Like, they can be pretty, like, funny sometimes. Okay, that wasn't at all what I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, let's build up some coins, buddies. We're gonna keep losing every match so I don't have to make a big old set of winning matches at the end of this. We'll keep my wins at under 200. Making life easy for myself. Future. Oh my god, this course again? Who picks 6-2? Who picks 6-2? That's what I want to know. Who was like, this is the stage for me? Like, there are multiple people who are like that, though. Why? I don't get you. Friendos? Neat. Nice. Cool. This is gonna be neat. Oh wow, that actually worked. I am surprised. I'm not used to my maneuvering actually, like, succeeding. That is not something I am generally in the spirit of being used to. Definitely amenable to it. It's just it comes as a surprise. A bit of a shock, really. That's all. Oh, nice. Well, I already played the special battle a lot, so I'm kind of with it on this level, I think. And now we're kind of at the point where I want to just start using my coins as much as possible. Maybe not as much as possible. But definitely... Oh my gosh, I said I was used to it and I did the thing I always do. I don't think I did that at all the whole time I played Special Battle. Had to flub it here. Nice. Oh, my shame grows every moment I play this game. I am ashamed of myself and my inadequacies. I'm willing to call myself out constantly. It's not the mark of a good person, but it is the mark of a... I don't know. I don't know how to describe myself, honestly. I feel like I'd go for, like, random overkill, like, oh yeah, I'm a gutless coward scumbag. I'm a complete waste of space. I'm basically the emotional version of a tapeworm. I deserve to be flogged with a wet noodle. And then flogged with a real noodle. And then flogged with a pool noodle. And then just flogged, because, you know, why not? At this point, might as well quit going for comical approximations of something and just go for the whole thing. It's like stealing Magritte's "This Is Not a Pipe" and then, actually smoking it. Or trying to smoke from it. You wouldn't smoke "This Is Not a Pipe," but you would try to smoke from "This Is Not a Pipe." In some sort of comical, like... It's not comical because it's destroying, like, art, but it is kind of comical. Kind of wonder if... Or was it Magritte who did that? I don't remember who did it, actually. I want to say it was, but I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I never remember any artist names. Like, I am really bad at that. Like, when I was in high school, like, the other high school teachers were always trying to tell me that, well, yeah, you have to know more about art than what you do, and it's like, I just want to draw comics. I'm only doing this because everybody says it's the right choice for me. And I have to go to college so I don't get disowned, so, you know, please don't make this more stressful than it is. I'm already been outside my comfort zone multiple times doing this stuff. Yeah. I don't know, life is weird. I am always outside my comfort zone. And I know a lot of other people are too. Like, that's something that's really cool about social media or like forums. You can find people exactly like you. And not exactly, but like close enough where you don't get alienated for your random weird opinions. Like, if we can all bond by the fact that it's very stressful to drive a car, or that, like, the medical establishment has incorrectly diagnosed us with a fairly, serious neurological condition, then, you know, that's fun. It's fun to meet people who are in the same boat. As long as you don't, like, try to make it a pity party or a... I don't know, sometimes you need the pity parties, though. Sometimes you just need, like, a space to vent and complain and be able to move on. And some things you can't move on from, and that sucks, but some things you can. So for the things you can, do it. You know, eventually, someday. It doesn't have to be today. But, you know, someday. It'd be cool, it'd be nice. Keep moving forward. There's always tomorrow. And you know, things that seem too difficult or impossible to move on from, like, you don't have to kill yourself or hate yourself about it. That's life. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most people just use social media wrong. Like, not to say that I use it right. I don't know. When I first started using, like, Reddit and Twitter, I read a bunch of threads, or not a bunch, but a few threads that were basically like, you should follow a bunch of people on both sides of an issue if you care about it, so that you can be properly informed. So dumb me was like, okay, let's follow some real leftists and some centrists and some conservative thinkers, and like, this is the thing, like, when people talk shit about Reddit, like, it deserves it, Because literally all the conservative people that Reddit told me to follow, like, 5 years later, they're all like QAnon people, or they're desperately trying to claim they're not conservative at all, and it's like, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this picture? I don't know. Like, I'll never forgive Reddit for suggesting to follow Mark Dice. That was a mistake and a half. Like, if you want manic, non-policy, no policy, manic, like, hateful garbage, then yeah, he's a great person to follow. If you care about conservative policy at all, honestly, like, most conservative talking people aren't really good for policy. They aren't talking about policy usually. Like, that's the thing, like, just saying, like, oh yeah, no immigrants, or build a wall. Those aren't policies. Those are ideas. And you can say, we'll do the same thing, and it's like, nah, man, to me, policy is when things are no longer ideas and we're trying to, like, convince you to, like, go for the idea. That's what policy is. Or we've got the plan and we're trying to, like, yeah, we got the plan and we're trying to, like, convince you that you need the plan. I don't know. And maybe that's wrong. I'm sure that's wrong to a lot of people, but maybe if we did things a little differently, we wouldn't have, like, complete... I don't know. We're in a bit of a pickle here. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, things need to change. Like, a lot of people, both sides of the aisle are like, yeah, things need to change. And it's fine to disagree on how that change needs to be dealt with. Or what changes need to be done. But I feel like a lot of people agree that wages are too low. That, our political system's a mess because some people have too much power and do too much work. Or not too much work, but, like, they do too much with the power they're given. And a lot of people don't do jack shit with the power that we elect them to have. While also, like, gleaning every privilege they can, so that's always fun. I don't know, I just don't believe that Congress should be able to vote against giving healthcare to people, or to vote against, or vote for removing healthcare from people, while getting a healthcare system that's paid for by the people. I feel like that's really gross. And I feel like Congress's wages should be tied to, like, the median wage. It should be tied in some way to, like, what people are actually earning. And I know the argument here is like, well, if we don't pay them a lot of money, they'll be corrupt. And it's like, yeah, but it's kind of already assumed that Congress people are corrupt. They can do insider trading. It's not illegal for them. They made it illegal for everybody else, but they didn't make it illegal for them. Like, come on, guys. Like, I don't know how to tell you, like, Congress is corrupt, no matter how we slice it. We can argue about which Congress members are more corrupt or less corrupt, and that's always an impossible task, and always super duper fun. I mean, like, as somebody who likes to argue a little bit, like, it's not fun. Because it's not fun when it boils down to party lines, I guess. Like, if you're an independent who's like, oh yeah, I heard Ted Cruz is a horrible piece of shit. And I'm no fan of Nancy Pelosi, but if I had to choose, like, I'd rather eviscerate Ted Cruz than Nancy Pelosi, like, fair enough. I don't think either of them deserves to be a politician. I don't think any of them deserves to be seen as a respectable, like, American, in all honesty. But, like, at least Nancy Pelosi has never, like, supported destroying this country. But, you know, that's a difference of opinion, though, because she does every day. She supported Barack Obama. I don't know. I'm being sassy now. And there's a time and place for sassiness, it's just... Texas is still freezing. Children are dying. Kids is and moving on to, like, not, like, slamming, what's-his-face Abbott and Ted Cruz, but, kids are still in cages. ICE is still deporting people. Nobody's gotten a stimulus check yet. I screwed that up. I did not commit to that jump. So yeah. Have not seen 8-4. Have not won. Have not done... I don't think I've even gotten in the top 3 at all today. That's wild. This is a poor showing. A poor showing. I don't know. I didn't have anything for that. I was thinking about Porsches for some reason. Porsches? You know, the cars that are very hard to pronounce because people always pronounce it different. Porsche, Porsche, Porsche. Petition to change the name of whatever that Porsche car is to, yeah, just Porsche. We're just gonna call it Porsche from now on. Petition to make Porsche a word. Porsche. I'm gonna be giggling about that for a while. Nope, I'm done. I'm done thinking about Porsche. Okay, it's back in my brain, I put it there. I hope you all have, like, a little, like, mini dictionary of fun little words and sounds that make you kind of smile. Because that makes life a little easier. One of my favorite things to do, actually, and it's a dumb thing, and it embarrasses me whenever people find out about it, is making faces in the mirror. That always cheers me up. Unless I notice how uncanny it is to look at yourself in the mirror, and it's like, well, what if there really was a person on the other side of that piece of glass? And then I get a little scared. But usually it's just a good time. If I'm ever in the bathroom for like an hour, that's exactly what I am doing. Like, yeah. That's what I'm doing. Making faces in the mirror. Like, I used to have I bought a mirror at a thrift shop. It was a big one. Like, it was for, like, a dresser, but it didn't have a dresser on it. I bought it because I needed it for life drawing stuff. For drawing myself, because I didn't have any friends to draw. You know, colored stuff. So, I bought the mirror and I carried it home down the hill. And I have this mirror. And I used to make faces in it all the time, because it was just there in my room. And that was a pretty good, like... That was a pretty good year. Or 2 years. I want to say it was... No, it was like 3 years. 3 or 4 years. I don't remember when I got rid of it, but I do know I gave it to my sister. And I'm pretty sure she sold it. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have it anymore. That stinks. I would have liked it back, because I gave it to her. I would have liked to have the mirror back. Or maybe one of her friends took it, I don't remember. But I'd like to have a mirror again. I don't have any room for it, though. I don't have any room for a mirror now in my room. Like, I got a new printer, and it's a huge Brother printer for Christmas. And I struggle to find a place for that, buddy. Like, it's got the vents on, like, 3 sides, so, like, you gotta keep them... It can't be surrounded, that's the problem. And a lot of technology is like that. You don't want to start a fire or letting things get all clogged up. But man, it's just a big piece of machine. I love it. It's fast. Fast and reliable. I use it to print out comic pages, like formats. So I don't have to draw, like, the panels every day. Which is a little lazy, I'll admit, but you know what? It's good practice, and if it gets me doing stuff, that's great. I am very dismotivated all the time. And I don't know if that's like untreated depression, or if that's just I never learned how to be disciplined. Probably both. Probably both funnel into each other. That's literally the millennial life right there. Nobody taught me discipline. And now I can't achieve things. And I can't function in society, so that just makes me feel bad. Which makes me not function in society even harder. Which fuels me not doing anything that I want to do. Which makes me feel bad. Which makes me not function in society. What a cruel system. If only brains could... If only brains were on our side, you know? Okay, that's way better than it could have been. Cool. There is still... Oh my god. Why would you do this to me, game? I don't have any coins, I don't have any, Why are there's only 5 people? There's only 4 people! Is it the bloopers? It's gotta be the bloopers. Oh my god. Stop. Oh, thank you. I thought I was gonna slay myself somehow. I need a power-up, though. Give me a power-up. Please. Thank you. Not the one I was hoping for, but you know what? I'll take it. I will waste all my coins to survive this garbage. I said that. I said it as a threat, but, I didn't really mean it. I'm really bad about not really putting my money where my mouth is. I'm not willing to do that. Okay. I didn't have to. I've still got 125 coins. Why was there so many water levels? I just really like bloopers and fish. I just really like horrible things. Okay, I'm out of here, buddy. We are out of here. I am not afraid of you. You floating freaks. You floating monsters. I hate you all. Not you, dear viewers. All the monsters I have to deal with. In the game, in real life, you know, they're all pretty bad. Other than the monstrosities I make, like, I like my sculptures. They're pretty cool. I know they creep out a lot of... They creep out people pretty bad. Like, it was not an unusual thing when I was in college to have, like, random roommates, friends, be, like, drunk or hungover and, like, destroy a sculpture in the middle of the night because it scared them. Which I guess is the hallmark of a good artist. To make people feel something for realsies, but... It's a little depressing to have to repair something 3 or 4 times because people just feel the need to kick its head off. I don't know. I guess I should make things out of sturdy material. But then it'd be the person's body losing, and that's no fun. I don't need a lawsuit. Because, well, that would be the person's fault, though, if they attack it. Still, though. You know, it's funny, because I'm always like, you should be your own self-advocate, and like, my first line of thinking is, yeah, I don't want a lawsuit. I'm just gonna roll over and let you, like, screw up my stuff, and not demand compensation for it. Oh, you gotta be your own advocate, people. I'm not mine, so you have to be yours. And mine. You'll do it for free, too. Like a Reddit mod. You'll make my business cards and hand them out to cute ladies. And cute guys, I don't care. As long as they're like 30 or so, you know that's fine. Nobody younger than that, though. Not that there's anything wrong with like younger folks, it's just... I make a lot of younger friends, due to the fact that I work garbage jobs. And... have very childish interests still. And it's fine, I guess. It's just, it kind of stresses me out sometimes. Because there's really no reason for a 30-year-old guy to be hanging out with, like, someone who's, like, 18. Or 22. And while it's kind of more okay when you're in your 20s to be hanging out with people in their 30s, I don't know. It stresses me out. It also stresses me out because, like, I never know what people are talking about. I don't watch movies. I don't listen to the news music. I probably don't understand your, like, new age technology lingo. I don't probably use your apps. I like Twitter. Reddit's okay. I like Twitter, though. I know everybody else hates it, but I like it. It's fine. It's fine for what it is. If you curate your, like, follows and stuff and block people, it's fine. Also, if you never have an opinion that's controversial, it's also okay. If you're not a person who's a minority in any kind of way, it's fine. Just don't be anything that's not a white guy, and you'll be fine. That's really horrible. It really is. I'm kind of realizing, though, there's a lot we can unpack from, like, people's favorite, social media apps. But I'm not gonna dissect people. That's kind of weird. I'm not a big fan of, like, tier lists for real people. Now, if somebody made a joke one where it's just, like, selfies of them, like, that would be funny. I think that'd be cool. But I don't know. It's weird. That was fun. Well, that worked. Right? Okay. I'm always afraid that you're gonna watch me fail again, but, I think we're doing okay. It may not be a winning situation, that guy looks like he's doing okay. Or girl, whoever. Like, guy is a weird word, because I know there's a big push to make it, like, a gender-neutral thing, but there's also a big push to keep it, like, gendered male. I don't know, it's just one of those things where I feel like people are way too attached to, like, something they don't need to have any real emotional attachment at all. Other than, like, I can totally understand if you are transgender, and someone uses guy to describe you, and you're not a guy, why that would be upsetting. I totally get that. That is a situation I can totally understand. But, I don't know. Language is weird and constantly evolving. Unfortunately, our mindsets kind of aren't. Even though they kind of are at the same time. Is this gonna save my life? Kinda? I'm willing to waste time here, please. For coins and whatnot. Well, that works. That tracks. That's awesome. That's exactly what we need here. And I need to start using these coins, don't I? Oh boy. I'm in whatever... Of course. Thanks, game. I swear to goodness, if I miss any of these jumps because of my power-ups, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna lose, aren't I? That's always... Aw, man. Decoy turtles, thank you. Just what I needed. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. The buff I needed. The buffer I needed. Thank you, game. Aw, crap. You ruined me, person I'm fighting. You killed me. You did it. You jerk. You dirty jerk. I hate you. Why would you do this to me? I'm just an innocent boy, trying to make the best choices I can. It's not really working out too well. I'm freaking doomed. Okay. We've got some more time. At this point, it's just probably better to run through and hope for the best. Oh crap, I fell down. Aw, man. Well, at least I got second place. That was better than it could have been. Yeah, we'll do. Whoa. Okay. You were a hard fighter, Kana. You or Kana. Kana. You were a contender. And though I took myself a little prematurely, I'm sure you would have had it no matter what. Note to self, I need to play 4-2 a lot more to actually not warp through 4-2 just to get used to the layout. That's probably a good point. The last match of the day. Let's do it up. Yeah, I see you, Mario, doing the exact same thing I'm doing. I have exactly 20 coins. What do you have? I have 22 coins, because I'm careful. I have a fire flower, because I'm a jerk. You have none. Yeah, I'm looking at that Mario in the middle. Come on, die. I'm willing to watch you die, friendo. Oh yeah, take that. That's what you get for racing me. That's mean. That's kind of mean. That's a little toxic. It'd be fine if we knew each other and we're like trash talking. It's really creepy to be like, oh yeah, I'm watching your screen online. Fuck you. Fuck you in particular. Life is weird. Like, sometimes I wonder how my ancestors would feel about me just, like, not leaving the house for months at a time and playing video games for large chunks of time. Oh my god. I said this would be the last match, but, like, no, we have to correct this. We don't have to win, we just have to not be in last place. 18th place. 15th place. 4th place, you know. In before this becomes a 3-hour episode, just to get in the top 3 again. Oof. That'd be rough. That'd be rough, buddy. Feel like I don't usually go too much longer than an hour now, so like, you know. Oh well. Whatever. I feel like I still have to play my no commentary run too, don't I? I don't remember. I thought I did it first, but I might not have done it at all. I don't know. We'll just have to check. That's all we can do sometimes, we just have to check. Not the worst situation to be in. Still really early in the game. Why? Why would I do that? I like watching people go from red to normal screens just by jumping on a bunch of enemies. That's the way to do it. Okay. Whatever. Okay, I don't like this. But it was okay. It's fine. Funny. Missed the mushroom completely while actually hitting mushrooms. That's hilarious. Okay, 7-2 it is. Because that's always fun. It's kind of fun if you're prepared. Like, if you can just slay everything, it's okay. The moment you can't do that, it's an unbearable bear. That's what it is. An unbearable bear. So there's a genre of videos online, apparently, of, like, Russian circus bears mauling people. I don't know how I feel about it. Because on one hand, like, the animals are... they have their fangs and claws removed, which is horrible. Because that means, like, it can't survive on its own. But it also means it can't really destroy a person as easily. At the same time, like, the animals that they do this to are the ones that are going to be mistreated by, like, ding-dongs who aren't, like, trained to, like, deal with animals, so that's also pretty bad. I don't know. If you're interested in it, like, definitely look for it on YouTube. There's a few videos. Well, that was fun. Of course. Whatever. Oh, of course. Well, I got 8th place, I guess. I guess that's good enough. I'm done. We'll do better next time, definitely. No matter what, we're doing better next time. That is my promise to you. I will see you there. In the next one. Next time. Bye.